On this adventure with Lukimyu, after exploring Lizard Island, we head out to the world famous COD Hole and meet some inquisitive friends.
Just take a step, you'll never know what happens next until you try to take it. A million reasons.
Finally have an explore of Lizard Island after we've done all our jobbies.
You won't know till you've made it. So leave it all behind. It's worth it if you try.
I like a good swing.
Sometimes the faster way goes up the mountain. The climb proves we are alive.
It's track. Goes to the resort. Let's go, Jamie.
Pretty substantial infrastructure there for the resort, staff accommodation, etc. And a sealed airstrip.
The fears you have are nothing but inside your head.
It's a nice look out.
Don't you listen? The greatest days are yet to come, just up ahead. Keep looking towards the vision.
Lunch today, more canned food. Cold rolls. Fresh herbs. Really tasty. We have to have them today because fresh herbs don't last very long. So, got to use them. Got to use what's going off before it goes off. Dinner options based on mushroom status. It's bibimbap or pizza. I've had pizza recently, although we do have the basil to use.
That's a no-brainer. Pizza. Any day of the week. And then you've got breakfast and maybe lunch covered too.
No, you don't.
No?
Nope.
Just breakfast?
Nope. Just dinner.
Pizza. Good morning. We are going to hike up Cook's Peak, which is just under 400 metres high and very steep and challenging apparently, with an incredible 360-degree view.
Cook's Look track. Steep and at times extremely difficult. This could be very poorly thought through, Jamie. 359 metres. Let's go.
Breathing in my petty little worries are little spots upon the sun when I'm sleeping in. Sleeping in.
Going down's going to be worse, I think.
Oh yeah, I see a little piece of happiness, or you could be. You could beat the ruin.
There are some spots cut out of the rock here for footholds.
Worlds away and miles apart, surfing on the internet, our dreams compress, and I feel depressed. My petty little one.
A bit like when we're on Lindeman Island, down the Whitsundays. The scenery keeps changing, as does the bird life and all the foliage and flowers.
One little mushroom all by itself. It's pretty cool.
In 1770, Captain Cook stood here looking for an opening in the reef, and he could see way off in the distance Cook's Passage. It's about 19 kilometres from here, and that was going to be his way out of the reef.
We gotcha.
But it's going to calm down for the next couple of days, so I think we'll go off shorter. Now that's the beautiful setting we've been looking for.
Down wasn't nearly as bad as I thought it was going to be. It was actually pretty good.
Having survived the walk, we went looking for a secluded little beach to explore.
Let's go back to our old ways, 'cause these ears are catching up. And we'll show little time, and I don't see how we can.
We've seen a bunch of sharks swimming around here, so we thought we'd wade out and see if we can catch them on film. They're only little black-tip reef sharks.
Babies.
Little baby ones, you know, sort of about that size. Fantastic.
To go to Osprey Reef tomorrow, which is about 70 nautical miles offshore. It's not very far, but in order to go we need to do some jobs to get the boat ready for slightly longer passages, because we've just been day hopping. So job number one, once again, making water, making sure both tanks are full. We are also running the engines. Running both engines just to make sure the batteries get fully topped up today, because with the water maker running often we don't get enough electricity over the whole day. We're going to do some diving, so super important. We've pulled out the compressor. Jamie's filling dive tanks. That's our safety line, which goes way back to the helm. Life vests. Put the EPIRB back on. A whistle and a light for attracting attention. Once we've done all those jobs, we can have some fun for the rest of the day. We are heading off to Ribbon 10 today, COD Hole, to do a dive, and then at about midnight we're going to leave and try and get to Osprey Reef, which is about 70 nautical miles outside the Great Barrier Reef.
Yeah, I'm good. Looking forward to it. Taking a little bit more east than we like, but you can get that.
Indeed. We're assuming you're doing the traditional sailing thing of actually using the wind and going back and forth, as opposed to us. Over.
Yeah, Romeo, that's just going to leave the reef and then come straight down.
Awesome. Just double checking we're all going to the same spot. Over.
Yeah, very good. All right, speak soon.
Okay, standing by. Over.
We're having a motor sail this morning. We just can't point high enough to get to the COD Hole out on the outer reef. And it's always good to top up the batteries as well. So we should be there in about 2 hours from the time we left the island, so about an hour from now. And this afternoon, hopefully we can see some giant potato cod.
Changing the batteries on the GoPro. Just going to go and dive COD Hole. We need underwater cameras.
It's meant to be one of the best dive sites in Australia and in the top 10 in the world, so hopefully it is. Once the potato cod got used to us, they literally stalked us and wouldn't leave us alone. On the next adventure with Lukimyu, we venture way out into the Coral Sea to dive the world famous Osprey Reef. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe and share it with your friends.